different environment. Okay, I'm a Northern Nigeria lifestyle vlogger, and I love to talk about the cultures of Northern Nigeria, the things that fascinate everybody, the things that you guys don't even know about Northern Nigeria. I will bring it to you just on a platter of just subscribing. So if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the notification bell down by the side, and then you'll notify anytime I upload videos. Without further ado, let's get straight into today's business. Today here I have with me CEO Habila Palace, and she is a KAYANMATA how do you call it now? KAYANMATA seller.
Producer and seller.
She's a KAYANMATA producer and seller. I know a lot of you would have a lot of questions as to that KAYANMATA. Do not worry, okay? We're going to do a comeback video, and this is going to be a series full of very interesting and educative things about KAYANMATA. A lot of things that I want to clear out in the air, especially KAYANMATA. The first thing I want to say is, people have their own perspective about KAYANMATA. KAYANMATA is jazz, KAYANMATA is juju, KAYANMATA is this. Is there even a career in the scene? We're going to be answering all these questions for you right now, okay? Habila, are you ready to answer our questions?
Definitely.
First of all, before we go down into today's video, Habila is my bunkmate in secondary school. No? This girl just all of a sudden, Habila KAYANMATA. Before I knew it, So Habila, thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing us to come into your space. I want to ask you this question: why KAYANMATA of all careers? Why did you choose? Okay, you're a graduate of economics from Ahmadu Bello University. Don't think this is not a graduate though. She finished from Ahmadu Bello University, in fact the prestigious Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. And she is a product of Command Secondary School. Okay,
Exactly.
so why KAYANMATA of all careers? After school, after all your education, why KAYANMATA?
Well, I will say I derive fun when I mix a lot of herbs. So mixing herbs and a lot of things, I just derive fun from it.
Okay, so it's pleasurable to you to see that marriages are flourishing because
It's
of
part of me.
Okay. Did you learn this KAYANMATA?
Yeah, I learned little, and the rest I go through research and the knowledge I have, so I use it.
Okay, so you learn it. Can I learn it? Can I learn KAYANMATA?
Yes, you can, but the thing is I don't teach. I don't teach.
You don't teach,
Yes.
but I can learn. Okay, so the lack of job, like what really pushed you to doing KAYANMATA? Was it because there's no job in Nigeria? We know that there's no job in Nigeria. That one, there's no two ways about it. Is it because there's no job in Nigeria, or what really pushed you to, or your passion? Is it lack of job or passion?
It's a passion. It's a passion, because I won't say it's lack of job, since there are a lot of things to do in Nigeria. So it's not about doing government work or there are a lot of things. There are tailoring. There are a lot of things to do. So I just just passion. Just decided to. It gives me joy when, most especially when my customers, my clients are giving me testimony about the products. I feel so happy.
I can imagine. So who are your customers? Is it only women or men? Like, who are your customers? Both male and female?
Both men and females.
So men and women can use your things?
Exactly.
You're not saying that KAYANMATA is not only for male
It's not
or only for female?
No,
It's for
both.
everybody.
Yes, it's for both.
Okay, alright. See, I have one here. This is what? This is Gorontula syrup. Okay, we'll talk about this, okay? Just hold on. We're getting on. Does this, okay, selling KAYANMATA has a kind of stereotype. You just feel like, this person, she have missed it. She's a wayward child, especially if you're not married. In fact, even the married women, you're married. So, is there like a stereotype attached to it that people can just look at it and say, see what you're doing, you're spoiling people's marriages, you are empowering side chicks, you are destroying people's homes, or they just feel like, in northern Nigeria, there's a stereotype that says, okay, we are what's the word now? We are reserved people. We used to do things with kunya, like we do things hidden. The women do not really voice out and speak up.
Exactly.
And now you are selling KAYANMATA. We are even talking about the things that whenever you're talking about it, just hush, you bring down their voice down. Like when you go for naming ceremonies where women gather, or weddings, that's when you now start talking about you need to do this, and now that you're bringing it to limelight, People used to see like one bad girl or like one.
Yes, a lot of people see it as if you are going into prostitution when you're selling KAYANMATA. Yes, it's actually a taboo for a young girl, will I say, like me, going into KAYANMATA. Mostly in the northern part of Nigeria, they believe that it's divorcee that used to go into KAYANMATA selling, but they seems to not understand that KAYANMATA has nothing to do with only divorcee. Divorcee has nothing to do with KAYANMATA, because if she produces this product, how will she know it's effective?
Because she's not married.
She's not married. That's it. So a lot of people try to, they give it another meaning.
So how are you coping with that? Because some people just look at it and say, Eriska. Eriska means like a wayward child or something. Somebody that's
some people will be like, Taramara irin sana'an da za ta yi sai KAYANMATA ga sana'o'i kala-kala. But they don't understand.
They won't understand. You just feel like out of all these things, this is all the business in this world. You decided to choose this kind of thing, this kind of taboo. Alright, benefit of this KAYANMATA, is it really a lucrative business? Can you say KAYANMATA is a lucrative business?
Yes, it is, because it does not only have a sexual benefit in it, but also it has a health benefit.
Okay, there are lots of health benefits.
There's a lot of health benefit. But the thing is, you have to be very careful with the kind of KAYANMATA seller you go to. That is from the source. You have to make sure she knows what she's doing. Get it? You have to know what she's doing. She has to know the uses of these herbs. So it's a nutrition.
Okay, if you say so. So you need to mind the kind of KAYANMATA you go to, because some of these things you take into your system.
Exactly.
You lick them, you drink them, some you bake with them and all of that. So you have to be careful the kind of KAYANMATA sellers you go to. You need to verify that this person knows what he or she is doing. I want to ask you this. What are the disadvantages of this KAYANMATA?
Yes, like I said previously, you have to be very careful the kind of KAYANMATA seller you go into, you meet, because KAYANMATA, you see, some people just list different herbs and ask you to take it, while some people have ulcer. So someone with ulcer will take another herbs and ulcer will start. Some people with high blood pressure. So that's one of the advantage on KAYANMATA product. That's why I said you have to be very careful from the source. You have to make sure what this person uses. Are you sure she knows what she's doing before you start?
So like, what would you say is like your major challenge in this KAYANMATA thing? Because okay, I was here now, I'm just going to say what happened this morning. I walked in and there was a lady trying to buy, and she patronized you.
Yes, exactly.
She bought a lot of things, but when you gave her your flyer, okay, at least help me advertise, she said no, please don't carry this thing out. I don't want anybody knowing that I patronized KAYANMATA. And I'm like, but you buy it. So why would you say that this thing is, you don't want people to know that you buy? The major challenges you face, because I know a lot of people, this thing is like hypocrisy.
Yes.
They buy these things. I'm telling you, a lot of people who come out online to bash KAYANMATA, if you check those people's DM, the sellers' DM, you will find out that they are sending DMs to these people. They are the highest purchasers of this product.
Exactly.
And it's no joke. So it's kind of being hypocritical.
Well, it's not that. Some people believe that KAYANMATA has to do with juju and chas. Okay, they believe, okay, when you use this product for this certain guy, he will go mad, he will go well, he will do whatever you ask him to do. They don't understand that this KAYANMATA is just a mixture of spices, roots, leaf, flowers. That's just generally herbs. So it has nothing to do with juju or jazz. We don't do any sacrifices when we are using KAYANMATA. They are just natural products.
Okay. So now, would you advise, like, if I want to go into KAYANMATA business, can I do KAYANMATA?
Sure, you can, as long as you know how to, what you are doing, and you derive fun in it. Because you can't just go into a business that you find it difficult, or you have a lot of, will I say, challenges that you can't face. Because if you have to go into KAYANMATA, you have to face a lot of challenges. People might look at you, you know, you have this aggressive behavior. Some people will think, okay, she's too open-minded, you know, all sorts of things.
I can only imagine, because just today I'm like, that woman's story. Just
I'm telling you.
carry the flyer.
There are a lot of them. Some of them, my
people.
bag, because my bag have KAYANMATA written in it. When I say, okay, let me do, no, please give me another letter that doesn't have, another bag that doesn't have anything like that. Give me exactly. So I let her, you know, think about it. Okay, what I will do, my next bag, I won't put KAYANMATA, I'll just put Hadisma powders. You can see here we have Borentula syrup, Borentula fruit, KAYANMATA and more. So because of this KAYANMATA, people don't even want to, you know, they don't want the bag. So
they don't want the bag. They'll pay you highly for them. I'm sure some people might even want to come with their own letter, so that you don't sell them branded things. So if you don't brand your products, some people can even peel the back, you know, and drink it.
Yes, some people will be like, okay, give me the one that doesn't have label. I will remove the label.
You will remove the label.
Some people will tell me, I'll say no problem, it's okay.
Okay, please, what advice do you want to? What's your word? What do you want to tell people that believe KAYANMATA is jazz? What do you want to tell them? People that think that KAYANMATA is for you to tie down a man or to do something. What do you want to say to them?
Well, the advice I would give is, first of all, I used to say this: you have to be very careful, and you have to get the product from the source. That is from who knows what she's doing, because some people try to generalize KAYANMATA with all these spiritual products. There are two different things. Spiritual product has to do with juju, yes, it has to do with jazz, it has to do with, though most of them are natural products. Like, let's say you see alligator pepper, it has a spiritual benefit also. Yes, bitter cola has a spiritual benefit also. Okay. Yes, there are so many things we use at home that we don't know their benefit. They all have sexual and health benefit also, but we don't know. But due to this KAYANMATA of 18, we thank God, alhamdulillah, we can able to, you know, produce and change their ways of how to consume, so that it will be very easy for a customer to consume it. Yes, like kankana watermelon. Some people doesn't know it has a sexual benefit. It has its own sexual benefit. Eating watermelon and the seed and everything in watermelon, it's very, very good.
Including the back?
Yes, it busts libido. It makes you extremely wet. Normal cloves and ginger, yes, it also does. When I was telling my sister about pepper also busts your sexual desire. She was like, pepper? I said, yes.
Are you kidding? Remember, I used to boost sexual desire.
It does.
Oh no. See, I can't let you go now, okay? Another episode is coming because we're almost at our 15 minutes mark. So another episode is going to come, and this episode is going to be KAYANMATA. We're going to write it too, okay? We're going to talk about the KAYANMATA gongon, all those aphrodisiac, the sex enhancement things, the tighteners, we'll talk about it for another video, okay? Please don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section. I'm going to put her link in the description box. Guys, check her out. I can see if this thing doesn't work, come and catch me. I can vouch for this girl. If it doesn't work, come and catch me, okay? I'll drop her link and her Instagram name. You guys check her out.